Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Enter at your own risk.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob Hester and...
It might even horrify you.
Live from the haunted
Raising Cane
studio, here's Jacob Hester and...
All right, welcome back in Off the Bench. Hour 3 from right here in the Raising Cane studio. And yeah, you heard it. That's not Jake's voice. It's my voice. Because there's a tripod. What once was 4 is now stronger with 3. Is that true, Taylor? Landra, what do y'all think?
I mean, I think we're doing pretty good.
Oh,
The
man.
Gordon McKernan live read was really good.
Yeah.
And we had theming to our Would You Rather Wednesday, which was really fun.
Absolutely. I think we nailed it. Oh, the Halloween theme was pretty good. I think we got at least one more week of it, maybe 2 more. Yeah, 2 more weeks. Is Halloween on a...
It's on a Friday.
It's on a Friday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what the 31st backwards is?
13th.
13th. Whoa.
Friday the 13th.
Wow.
Backwards.
I just got chills.
Might be even more cursed.
All right, guys. Are y'all ready to... let's take a look around the country. Not just in our little bubble. Let's not just look at LSU. Let's not just look at the Saints. Let's expand our horizons a little bit. Let's do a little crop dusting sports. What do you say? To my favorite song. All right. I guess right now it's kind of baseball season. It's October. October baseball season is underway. I haven't been as locked in as I'd kind of like to be during the weeks. Kind of busy with, dance, gymnastics, coaching flag football, watching football, breaking down film. But last night, the Dodgers take Game 2 in Milwaukee, and they lead the NLCS 2-0. Now heading back out to LA for Game 3. Their pitcher, I'm going to try to say his name. I'm going to do it.
Brewers pitcher?
Nope,
okay.
Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Nailed it.
Did I nail it?
You nailed it.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto
I don't know about
pitched
the first
a complete
name,
game. 111 pitches in a complete game, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits given, only 1 run, and retired the final 14 batters of the game. So, what I was looking up, what people were talking about, one of the best pitching performances in Major League Baseball history, playoff
pretty
history.
good.
Yeah, pretty decent. This comes off of Blake Snell, went 8 innings in Game 1, and then Yamamoto goes a complete game in Game 2. So, you know what? I think they got pretty good pitching over there. So anyway, the Dodgers leading the Brewers, and nobody can be happier about this than Hunt Palmer.
Yeah.
Just laughing over their grave right now. But
He wants evil to win in this situation.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And apparently, the Brewers not cheating.
No, they still are.
No,
they
you
still
have
are.
to wait for them to play at home. Is
Right.
what? Yeah, Hunt thinks that they're cheating at home because
But
they
they were at home, right?
They win at home. Were they? I don't know.
Because they're going for Game 3. They're going back out to L.A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, not looking good for the Brew Dogs.
I don't get that theory. Hunt's like, well, they're winning and they don't have good players. I'm like, no. If you're winning and you have one of the best records in baseball, you have good players.
Yep.
They may not be mainstream,
They actually
but
do have good players.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
good players.
Can we all just agree on
He's a hater?
No, we don't like the Dodgers, right?
No. I don't like.
Does anybody like the Dodgers except for Dodgers?
I don't like any LA team, any sport.
I mean, they just really do feel like the evil in the league to me.
The evil empire?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people think of the Kansas City Chiefs in the same light? I mean, maybe, but okay, before the Super Bowl last year.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I really didn't know people hated the Chiefs like they did. Because I was always a fan of the Chiefs because I like good quarterback play. I like kind of dominance, but I don't know. The way the Dodgers seems a little slimy to me.
Yeah.
Maybe not slimy. Maybe that's not the word.
I mean, they just have so much money and they spend it on like pitchers from Japan that do really well.
Is this true? Somebody in the chat said the Dodgers payroll is $200 million more than the Brewers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's more. I don't know if that
sounds about right. Yeah.
200 million more?
They spend a lot of money.
I mean, think about how much Shohei alone makes.
Wish I played for the Dodgers.
Them and like the Mets spend a lot of money too.
Yeah. A lot of state taxes though. Oh, a lot of taxes going back to California.
Yeah. Other side though, the ALCS, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, one of the fan favorites, the big dumper.
The big
Cal
dumper.
Raleigh. He does have a home run in game 1. So the Mariners, to me, okay, this feels like the Cinderella for me. So I'm rooting for the Mariners in this situation.
Yeah,
like the Brewers, I would like for them to win just to piss Hunt off. Yeah. But I am rooting for the Mariners.
Because of America.
Because of America.
Yeah. Well, and I forget they're a team like half the time.
Like
they should never do anything.
True, like in recent history, they really haven't. But they lead the Blue Jays 2-0 in the series so far. They play today in Seattle, so they could take a 3-0 lead.
Was their first game? Was it extra innings, or was that the last game of the last series they were in?
Let's see.
Was there I think there was one that was extra innings. Big stitch head over here.
There was a really cool double play the other night. But I think that was the Brewers game.
It was,
yeah. It was the Brewers game. They had a double play where there's a pop out in center field. Well, it wasn't a pop out. They thought it was a pop out. It bounced off the wall straight into the outfielder's glove. So they thought it was a pop out, and they all tagged. Like they all went back to tag their base because they thought it was out. So they went to go tag, but they didn't have to. So they get the out at home. And then the other guy had went back to second base to tag, but obviously he had to go to third base. So the catcher just touched third and he got him out. So a pretty cool double play. But yes, it wasn't in the ALCS. It was in the divisional series that the Mariners went into 15 innings versus the Detroit Tigers.
All right, quick baseball quiz. On the defensive side of the ball, who is the 4 position?
6-4-3 is second base.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Who's 6, Taylor?
6, that would be shortstop, correct?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Look at us.
Look at us, guys.
Numbers,
First
man.
base.
We did it. Stitch heads.
Hey, did you read my mind? Because you were talking about the Kansas City Chiefs' evil empire.
Uh-oh.
UTEP, earlier this week, why they're involved in it, I don't know, but UTEP, they did research on like penalties and playoff runs and everything, and they have come to the conclusion from 2015 to 2023, a significant slant towards the Kansas City Chiefs has occurred. Now, not total number of penalties, but like average yards per penalty against the opposing team has heavily favored the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes was 30% more likely to get a roughing the passer call in the postseason. And then they looked at like, okay, let's go look at the Patriots, the old Buffalo Bills dynasty, like all these teams that have made these runs. None of them had the same slanted penalty yardage. So this came out literally 2 days ago that, people's complaints, UTEP says they're validated.
So there's a research group
Shout out
at
El
UTEP.
Paso.
Nerds.
Mm-hmm. They said the Chiefs
30%
benefited
more than so 30% more likely to get a roughing the passer call in the playoffs versus his opponent or every other quarterback.
Every other quarterback, like the average of the quarterback in the playoffs, Mahomes.
Interesting. I mean, a lot
That's
of that
pretty damning.
It's pretty damning. Now, where there's smoke, there's fire. Certainly. Now, do I think there's a conspiracy theory? No. Do I think most of it's probably kind of like style of play, and NFL says, protect these certain quarterbacks a little bit more, but style of play certainly. Like he plays tough. He plays
moves
in the
around
pocket.
a bit
He
in the
moves
pocket.
around,
Yeah.
and he holds on to it at the last moment. Like that's an asset. That's a good thing when you have a quarterback that can do that. I don't know if that accounts for 30% more though. But I kind of his antics earlier this year on the sideline were a little bit. They were polarizing.
He annoys me.
He's never
Yes.
annoyed
Like,
me.
sorry, he
before.
annoys me.
I mean, maybe because he's from like right outside where I'm from, and I just like dominant players, and so I like seeing people be dominant in a sport that's
Yeah.
really hard to even be decent at,
Yeah.
right? So for them to do what they did, I get the hate because like I kind of hate the Dodgers for the same reason,
Right.
but it's not like the Chiefs are spending so much more money than her. It's an equal playing field from a dollars and cents standpoint, more so than
Well, there's
baseball.
caps in
there's
NFL,
caps,
right?
like that.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot better. So if you're on an equal playing field and just dominant, I like that.
Yeah.
They didn't give the exact number like percentages, but they were saying it just says a significantly higher clip. They called it judgment call plays.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
catch, no catch, all those significantly went in the Chiefs' favor. Like instead of it being a 50-50 call, like they didn't give a number, but let's say like 70% of them went in their favor. Like something like that. They were saying significantly higher, they get the 50-50 calls.
So, as someone who was in the NFL, can you confirm that there are script writers?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep,
And, like,
absolutely, for
they
sure.
wrote
It's like
the script
wrestling.
for you.
It's actually
Yeah,
like wrestling.
yeah.
If you think about it.
You were part of the script at one point.
Yeah. There was a read. Like
Yeah,
everyone
y'all had
on
a
the team. We went to a
meeting.
meeting, went
Yeah.
to a table. We kind
They're
of
like,
played out
"Aaron?"
how everything's. That's right.
You're going to go down.
That's right.
Flynn's
It's like,
going to come in and just.
and
make
you know,
some
like in
money.
wrestling, it's like when someone's on top of you and like they say they pinch their leg
Yeah.
or something when they're about to run out.
The
Like
cue.
that's what
Yeah.
all the signals are. Like we
Right.
talk about it's like signaling coverage instead. No, it's signaling
You're
the
not.
other team. Like
You're signaling the other team what to do
yeah,
to
it's all
match the script.
pre-rehearsed. It's
Yeah.
all, yeah. It's all, they're not even live games. It's actually pre-recorded.
Right. And they're flipping the script on the Chiefs this season.
What do they call it? What did John Cena do when they turn bad?
Turned heel.
Heel.
They turn heel.
Yeah.
Heel turn.
They've been the heel for me.
I do have another one here. I kind of contemplated doing this because it is like the Saints' rival, but kind of want to just like tip a cap to Bijan Robinson right now.
Yeah.
Who I think might be the best football player in NFL right now. Like we kind of go back every week. It's going to be a little bit different. Earlier, a couple weeks ago, was Josh Allen. Bijan Robinson's kind of on a historical start to the season. The dude is on pace right now, and I know pace is kind of a weird thing, but it just kind of tells you how good he's playing right now. He's on pace for nearly 1,350 rushing yards and 1,150 receiving yards. If he was able to accomplish that, he would be, I think, the fourth all-time person to have 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same year. We got Roger Craig, Marshall Faulk, and Christian McCaffrey are a part of that list.
That's crazy.
So like what he is doing, the guy is an incredible. You hear more and more coaches talking about him. Like no, like there's good running backs in the NFL. This guy's different. Like I don't care who you talk about. I don't if it's James Cooks, if it's Saquon Barkley, if it's Derrick Henry. All of those coaches, they would trade one for one any guy for Bijan Robinson. He's that good. Week 1, 18 touches, 124 yards. Week 2, 25 touches, 168 yards. Week 3, 18 touches, 111 yards. Week 4, 21 touches, 181 yards. And this past week, week 5, 25 touches, 238 yards total. The guy is a monster.
He's playing his ass off.
To me, there's a clear top three as far as like running backs go. Like it's Bijan, it's Jahmyr Gibbs, and it's Jonathan Taylor. As far as this year goes,
Yeah. As far as
Those
this year
guys-
goes,
those
for
guys
sure.
are
Jonathan
roll-
Taylor's playing his face off.
because like a lot of people have talked about, the Eagles' offense. Take away touches, yards per carry for starting running backs. Saquon Barkley lowest in the league.
I'm so fed up with the Eagles. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I like Saquon too. He's like one of the spots on the Eagles team that I actually like. Everything else, yeah.
I love Saquon. He's making me very angry because he's on my fantasy team,
Yep.
though. And, like, I am getting nothing
You're
from
taking
him.
it personal.
Look,
I am.
I have A.J. Brown. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I know it gets personal when it comes to fantasy.
No,
you
it
gotta
makes
separate
me
your
so
emotions.
mad. Oh, my
Gotta
God.
separate your emotions a little bit.
Not a good season for me. It's making me very angry.
One more quick one if you guys want it.
Yeah.
2025 LSU baseball team, they're heading
Oh,
to the
yeah.
White House this coming
Yeah.
coming
Yeah, I
Monday.
did read that.
They're going to be there to celebrate their national championship season. Yeah, excited. And I would have thought they would have already done this, but they're going to be at the White House on Monday.
The most stitch head show on here. That was
seriously,
crazy.
I mean,
we were pumping hella baseball propaganda.
I mean, we did send Jay Johnson a steak.
We did.
Just saying.
I did make the trip up there.
And I heard that we all heard that he was just eating like Taco Bell. He didn't have time.
Right.
No, he said, nope, can't do it. We can't let this happen.
No, he needs the steak.
I mean, solely, we're pretty much the show that helped him win it all.
Yeah, we fed and fueled him.
It's like Jay's not in as good of a mood with Taco Bell as he is with a steak, right? Like that changed everything in the locker room.
It really did. And they went on the run when I started doing the show.
Yeah.
When I had to start educating Louisiana on LSU baseball, oh, welcome for that.
Richard, you got to have a good LSU baseball win-loss record. You started here in June.
Yeah, I got a
I mean,
pretty good
your
one.
win-loss
Pretty good.
record's probably 80%.
It's up there. It's pretty elite. Yeah. All right. Ja Rule, the GOAT. All right, that was Crop Dust in Sports. We're going to do it every single week, maybe a couple times a week, depending on what's happening and around the country right there. All right, that'll wrap it up. We will come back. We still got a little bit left to do this hour. We're going to do some film study. We're going to keep talking LSU Vandy right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. Russell Pool Company. The name, when you think of high quality, when you think of custom pools, when you think of the best pools in Louisiana, and you don't have to take my word for it, go to russellpools.com. Go to their gallery page, and even on the homepage, they just scroll through all these. You can see their gallery where you can see the potential of what you can do. So it depends. It doesn't matter how extravagant you want it, how basic you want it, they can do it. And if you have something in mind, if you've been thinking about a project, kind of like me, I've been wanting to do it for a couple of years, and finally going to pull that trigger, just give them a call. They have 2 landscape architects right there on staff that they can literally take anything you're thinking of in your brain. They can draw it up, they can plan it, they can permit it, they can build it, they can maintain it. So if it's that time and you just want to pull that trigger on your dream pool, go to Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com.
Me again. And I'm back. Woo.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. This TLC? What is this?
It is TLC.
Nailed it. I feel like I'm crushing it.
You are.
Creep?
Yeah.
Of course, this reminds me of the Other Guys movie.
Oh, yeah.
Got a creep.
Yeah, you got
Got a
it.
creep. Who's the actor?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton just keeps quoting TLC lines throughout.
He's like, guys,
Unbeknownst.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand the
Guys,
reference.
don't go chasing waterfalls, guys. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's all I'm saying. Do you realize that you're quoting TLC songs? All right, here we go. So we haven't done this. I'd like to kind of do this. Maybe not a weekly situation in the NFL. I'd also like to get to it in college a little bit. There's just so many quarterbacks in the landscape of college football. It's kind of tough to give an accurate representation, an accurate list. But I want to get into a little Flynn's NFL post week 7 QB power rankings. Now, what I'm going to do here is give you kind of my list of a top 10 quarterbacks that I feel are playing the best in the NFL. And I'm calculating a little bit of everything. I'm calculating team record. I'm calculating a little bit of your history, what you've done in the past, kind of how you're playing recently. And, of course, things that have happened recently, if you lose some games, those are going to play a big impact in it. But I want to give you kind of my list of who I think are playing the best quarterback in the NFL right now. So I'm going to start. So I got a top 10 list, but I do. I'll give you honorable mention after this is all done. All right, but we're going to start with number 10. A second-year quarterback. He just came down this past week to the Superdome and beat our New Orleans Saints. Mr. Drake May. I really do feel like this kid is playing well. He is coming on, and he's playing better and better. I talk all the time about the year 1 to 2 jump for all players, but specifically quarterbacks. That jump from year 1 to 2 can make a huge difference. And he had moments last year where he was playing really well. So I feel like he's kind of put it all together. Josh McDaniels, a huge benefit for him. Like, I know firsthand Josh McDaniels is a really, really, really good offensive coordinator and can get the best out of guys. I watched him coaching a rookie, Jimmy Garoppolo, early on when I was there. I was there for a cup of coffee, sure, but I got to be coached by him, be on the field with him, in the meeting room, and his messaging, the way he teaches, the way he gets that message out is really impressive. So for a young quarterback, Josh McDaniels is absolutely his best friend. And just playing well, he's big, he's tall, he's strong, he's fast, he's got a big arm, he's accurate. He has kind of that whole package, and he's got the ability, if he keeps on this path, to be one of those top 5 guys in the next, in the years to come. All right, number 9, a guy that has been slept on, a guy that people had written off for a long time. And I think this is going to be a common theme on this top 10 list. A guy that had been written off, a guy that was a high draft pick. People thought he was washed. People thought he was a bust. What does he do last year? He just plays amazing for the Minnesota Vikings and then doesn't get signed back. But now he's with the Seattle Seahawks. Mr. Sam Darnold has that team humming. And Seattle Seahawks, look out. They are a really good football team. They're dangerous. We saw them. That's the worst outing performance the Saints have had, so we saw it firsthand. Of course, we shot ourselves in the foot a lot, but Sam Darnold, I think Seattle's sitting at 4-2 right now. He's got, I think, just over 1,500 yards passing currently, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So a guy that the Vikings, I was kind of surprised the way he played last year with the weapons that he has, that Minnesota was just okay with riding J.J. McCarthy.
I think it was just because how the season ended. Like, unfortunately for Darnold last year, his worst game was his last one. But what do you have? 4,000 yards last year? 35 touchdowns? I mean, he's no longer a one-year wonder like he did this a year ago.
Yep, and he's playing well. And so that's kind of Seattle's been a kind of place where people have gone to rehab a little bit. Geno Smith did it. But Sam, he rehabbed in Minnesota. And now he's just continued to keep playing well and well. So Sam Darnold comes in at number 9. Number 8. Jared Goff, another guy that was cast away by the Rams. He goes over to, we know what he's done with the Lions, but just playing well. He's just a very good, complete quarterback, plays within the system really well, accurate arm, great leader. The city loves him. 4-2, the Lions, and they are going to be a force. They'll be in the playoffs. And Jared Goff, just a really good player. I think he is going to be a perennial, just top 10 guy. I don't know if he's ever going to creep into that top 5 situation, but he is a guy that they love and you can trust. Number 7. Holy moly, is this a guy that has come out of nowhere this year and with the coolest nickname around? Danny Dimes. Sorry, Giants, you suck. Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley, they just have gone to greener pastures and done really well. The Colts, the surprise team of the league this year, they're like, oh, are they going to start Danny Dimes? They're going to start Anthony Richardson? Well, I think they made a pretty decent choice. The Colts are 5-1 right now. Danny Dimes. 1,502 yards, 8 tutters, 3 picks. Not a crazy amount of touchdown passes, but just operating exactly what they do, doing exactly what they need to do to win. And this week, they got the Chargers. Number 6, our guy, Jaden Daniels. I'm just going to throw him in there. I know they lost. I know he had a couple picks and a little fumble action. I'm not going to judge him too critically right now because of just the bad weather that they did play. I'm not going to say he got out-dueled by anybody. It's just the team that made the least amount of mistakes and Washington just had some timely mistakes right there at the end. They could have iced the game. Little grip problems from Jaden. But Jaden, I mean, you're not going to put him out of the top 10 quarterback list. He's dangerous. He's deadly. He's throwing the ball great. He's seeing the ball great. Seeing the defense great. So he's always going to be up there. And barring like some crazy drop-off, I don't see him dropping much further than that. He's a potential top 5, top 3 guy in the NFL. All right, number 5. I'm putting them in there because they started out slow. I chose this team not to be in the playoffs this year. Patrick Mahomes, of course, number 5. And that's I know, and it's kind of low for him, right? This is 5 is a low ranking for him. He's always thought of to be top 1, top 2, top 3. They started out slow, but I guess the Chiefs is still the Chiefs, unfortunately. What a great win they had this past week, and of course they're forcing them on primetime all the time. Get ready, we're going to see more of them. More and more primetime. But Patrick Mahomes, I don't really need to explain his stats. I don't really need to explain who he is or why he is. It seems like the Chiefs have found their footing. They got their receivers back. They got weapons. Kareem Hunt, Pacheco, they're helping him out as well. So, look, it's, as much, if y'all hate the Chiefs, I'm sorry. But he's really good, and he's probably just going to continue to move up that list. I got Matthew Stafford at 4. Matthew Stafford is Matthew Stafford. The best arm talent, or one of the best arm talents in the league. He's played football at a very, very incredibly high level, at a top 5, at a top 10 high level for, about 50 years now. And it's a guy that just won't go away, battled injuries in the offseason. But he is just a dude. You've seen the no-look passes, but the guy just has seen every defense. You can't throw anything at this guy that he hadn't seen. At number 3, I was back and forth between Stafford and my number 3 pick here, Justin Herbert. But I gave our guy, Jacob Hester, the nod on this, Justin Herbert. And just basically because of the play he made at the end of the game this past week to, shaking off 2 or 3 defenders and making a play to get a first down, get him into field goal range and win it. Yeah, they've kind of looked a little shaken the past couple of weeks, but they have probably 7, 8 key guys out with injury. So the fact that they're still winning games, still relevant, and still competing with all those injuries, he's just impressive, man. Can make all the throws in the world. And number 2, if I would have done the rankings last week, he would have been at number 1. But today, number 2, Josh Allen. Josh Allen also needs no introduction. The reigning NFL MVP, an absolute dog, an absolute competitor, and he's pretty much doing everything by himself, with a little help from James Cooks, a little help from Kincaid. Maybe, you got Keon Coleman. You got Shakir making some plays out there. They got enough weapons to let him kind of take over a game. But watching him, he's just a guy. He's just a dude. And early in his career, he always seemed to make like 1 or 2 bad plays to lose games. We didn't know if he could ever take that next jump to be the guy to consistently go and use your talent. We see the good, but we also see a little bit of the bad. He is not eliminated, but he has taken most of that bad out of there and can absolutely take over a game. And super strong, too. Good Lord, he just runs over people, and he jumps over people. Really fun to watch. He's kind of like he's playing backyard ball out there. And number 1 on my quarterback power list. Taylor, take it easy over there. Don't go to Goodwood. Baker Mayfield.
I'm
not going to need it.
He's not going to need to go to Goodwood. Just Baker Mayfield, the number 1, the best quarterback in the NFL as of right now. That has room to change. But my God, when you get hit after you make a throw, when you get hit in the pocket and you stand up talking trash, when you scramble, when you break 55 tackles on one play and scramble for a first down and reach it out, man, is there a quarterback in football, I don't care what league, that has the loyalty, has the passion from his teammates and coaching staff than Baker Mayfield right now? The most likable guy in the league to people that like offense, maybe not defense. I'm sure defenders hate him, but making everything. He makes the plays and that's the key thing about Baker Mayfield. He makes the plays when they matter and when he's supposed to. When the play has to be made in a crucial part of the game, he's making every single one. So can he keep it up? We'll see. But Buccaneers, they are riding the coattails of Baker Mayfield, number 1 quarterback in the NFL as of week 7. What do you think? You okay?
I think it's a correct list.
You sweating?
I'm glad you left Josh Allen at 2.
Yeah.
Because, it'd be easy to drop him after that. Falcons were coming off of a bye. They were healthy. Josh Allen did not have Dalton Kincaid. To me, that looked like a game where everybody said, oh, are the Falcons for real? Yeah. Maybe. But to me, that looked like a beat-up Bills team going against a squad that was rested and had 2 weeks to prepare. That, I appreciate that you kept him at 2 because he's been great.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, not going to take him off of one loss. And honorable mentions, real quick: Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts are my honorable mentions right there. All right, that wraps up my QB power rankings. So we'll go to break, and when we come back, we'll do a little film study right here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
All right, go to GoTommys.com. Who's going to say Go Tommy? Or Yo Tommy?
Yo, Tommy!
Go Tommy! Go to Go Tommy right now for your windows, your doors, your siding. If you got a project going on, make sure you go visit them today. So if you have a project, if you have a renovation, you're building a new house, whatever it is, if you have something happening, I know you're going to get prices. I know you're going to call a couple of different contractors and get prices, get what they can do. Do yourself a favor. Make sure that you call Tommy's to come out there, and so you can meet with them, talk with them, see the pricing that they can give you, see all the options that they can give you. And when they install, they're going to give you lifetime warranty. So they're going to guarantee their work. They're going to guarantee their product. So they are dependable, they're reliable, and most importantly, like when you have your house ripped open or you got a new project, they are efficient. They are the best in the business when it comes to windows, doors, and siding. Go see them. GoTommys.com.
Yo, fellas, y'all ready to do this? Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, boys, I'm in effect. Yeah, and it's about time. Yo, let's rip this up. Boys the men.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
From the 2 album here, Boys to Men. Welcome back, Off the Bench. I want to tell you about Pala Industrial Contractors. Here in Baton Rouge, hard work isn't just a saying, it's a way of life, and nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. For over 50 years, Pala has been one of the Gulf Coast's most trusted names in industrial construction, building and maintaining facilities that power our region, from petrochemical plants to energy projects. When the job has to be done right, when it has to be done safe and on time, call Pala. Their reputation is built on 3 things: safety, quality, and craftsmanship. Pala's team takes pride in every weld, every fit, every piece of steel, because they know how work keeps industries running strong. So, if you're hiring, if you are looking for something, Pala is hiring. They're looking for experienced welders, pipe fitters, project managers, skilled craftsmen, whatever you can do. Go see them at palagroup.com, building the Gulf Coast since 1973. All right, we're going to do a little film study here. So I've been watching a little bit of Vanderbilt, I gave you a little bit of breakdown earlier about this Vanderbilt team. Very well coached. Okay, so Clark Lee has done an incredible job at taking a program that has historically just not been relevant for an entire season. Certainly not multiple seasons. They had flashes here and there, but this is a team that's very well coached. They're going to do everything. They're not going to give you just they're not going to be very blitz heavy, very pass heavy. They're very balanced on everything. Defensive side of the ball, they're balanced. They're going to run man. They're going to run zone. They're 1, 2, 3, 4 coverages. They're going to do everything. On offense, it's death by 1,000 cuts with this offense. They're going to hand it off. They're going to quarterback run. They're going to do jet sweeps. They're going to screen you. They're going to do the zone read with a quarterback. They'll do RPOs, quick routes. They'll take play action and take a deep shot. Quarterback's going to scramble, and certainly no sliding. And they're very disciplined in what they do. And not to mention, they got an absolute caveman of a quarterback that just plays the game full out. So we're going to go to the clip here. I just want to show you a little bit of what we're dealing with this Diego Pavia guy. I'm on full screen here, bud. Let's see. All right. Hold on 1 second. Technical difficulty. We should have rehearsed this at break. All right, try it now. Eric. All right, we're just going to play it. Here we go. All right, so watch this. Watch this play. This play actually just kind of made me laugh when I was watching it. So a little scramble to the right. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing's playing. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties in here. We're not going to be able to watch the film.
Just reconnect it real quick.
Should I?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the first blemish since Jason. I bet he's just laughing right now. Laughing at us.
Oh, we're good. I mean, this isn't anybody. This isn't knowing anybody.
I know. All right, good luck to us. Godspeed.
Well, was this the pitch play?
This is not the pitch play. This is a play where Diego Pavia scrambles out does a sprint out to the right. He hits a short little pass. And we've all seen the play where, there's a big pile up, there's a scrum, running back, the ball carrier is fighting for extra yardage, and linemen will come in, offensive linemen will come and try to clean up the pile, look for work. People standing around the pile, defenders, they're going to try to send a little bit of a message and clean it up. Well, Diego Pavia takes it upon himself to be that workhorse. He sprints out, throws a pass, the guy catches it, makes a couple of yards, piles up, and Diego Pavia comes in and tries to light people up. He's an absolute caveman, an absolute animal. And Taylor, how we doing, bud? No, it's done. We're toast. So, sorry, guys. Sorry out there. I know I was kind of looking for it. It's one of my favorite parts of doing this is kind of watching the film and kind of educating a little bit. But, Alondra, guess what?
What happened?
Matt broke the surface.
You did?
I didn't. No, it's not a surface.
What's going on?
The wire's
It's just
broken.
frozen. Like he's full screen, and like that's what it looks like on my end.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging
did.
it back?
I did. Let me just have trouble on it. Didn't work.
Oh no.
I know. All right, well, let's
You'll
go
be
around the
fine,
room
yeah.
and see what y'all are looking at for the game. So I just kind of talked about how their offense is like death by 1,000 cuts. They are not going to hit a ton of like explosive plays.
Vandy?
They're going to try. Yeah, they're going to try to hit it. They're going to play action you, but really they give you so many different looks on offense. They give you so many different things as a defense to have to game plan for. They run a ton of screens. They run the jet motions, zone, inside, outside zone. They run counters. And then, they can have this meathead of a quarterback do quarterback powers, quarterback runs, then zone reads, then quick motions, and then to a zone read. And then they love little quick passes, sprint out, move the pocket a little bit. They just they don't settle on one thing like so many offenses do as an identity. Their identity really is Diego Pavia and the energy that he brings. So it's not one thing that you can game plan. It is a completely balanced offense. And I'm not just talking about like what the run pass percentage is. You remember Mike Leach's old saying about, it's balanced because, we throw it 60 times a game, but we got 9 people with over 20, 30 yards receiving. So that's pretty balanced to me. So what they do is, their runs might be a lot more, but they're running it with receivers. They're running it with quarterbacks. They're running with different running backs. And they are it makes it really hard for defensive coordinators. So it's one of the things that I'm looking at is what kind of confusion that we can bring out. They were in it, like the game that I really watched was the Alabama game. And it was at halftime 14-14 with turnovers.
I thought they might have came back until that last fumble that they had in that game. Like what was the score in the fourth quarter where they had that last drive? Vandy did. It was close. I think they just needed a touchdown.
So they were down
24-17 maybe? I don't remember.
They were down 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. They lost by 16. So they were down whatever the touchdown was because Bama scored late. So they were probably down 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they had the chance, but I think Diego fumbled it.
He fumbled in the second.
And but to your point about their offense though and our defense, I know like Blake Baker is also a psycho. Like if you
in the best possible way.
Right, in the best way. We say it with love. So I think the defense is like he can handle it. The question is, can your offense stay on the field long enough to give your defense a little break? Because that didn't happen during Ole Miss. And that's why you had some of those situations where the defense was tired. Can't be out there 94% of the game.
Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not worried about Diego Pavia in this game. Not at all. I wish you handled him a year ago. Now, look, each team is different. I understand that. You were awful against running quarterbacks last year. For the most part, you've been pretty good at it. You held that Vanderbilt offense who scored a lot a year ago to 21. I'm watching Cedric Alexander. I don't know if you've watched him a ton. He's number 28 on Vanderbilt. He's their running back. He only has 50 carries, but he has 5 touchdowns and 50 carries. That's a good number, and he's averaging 6.5 yards per carry. Last year, he averaged 3.5. Like, he's the one that broke the long run. I think it was on Vandy's opening drive against Alabama, the 70-yarder.
Oh, that was one of the film things I wanted to watch.
This happened last week.
You screwed up, Taylor.
Damn.
This happened last
Taylor.
week.
Wow, Taylor.
Remember Fuller, the South Carolina running back? He broke the 70-yarder. He had some trouble with him in the second half. because you were keying in on Sellers.
Yeah.
Cedric Alexander's the guy I'm watching because if you key in on Pavia, he could break one.
And I agree with you. Like, I'm not worried about Diego Pavia changing the game by himself. Like, that's not what he does. How he changes the game is he gives he brings an extra element to everything that you do. So he hands it off. You just can't, like, forget the quarterback when you're the defense. Your eyes always have to be in 2 to 3 places at one time. You have to be reading through the quarterback, through the line, you just can't take the bait firsthand because what Diego Pavia can do. And he does it well. He takes what they give you, and he just, like I said it like 3 times, death by 1,000 cuts. He's just going to come. He's going to keep coming. Now, he's not this 4-3 guy that's going to break off an 80-yard run or break 50 tackles like Lenore Sellers can do, but he's just a guy that is perfect for what they are trying to do on offense. And we got a tripod vote here. Do we think on the way out, do you think Jake unplugged something? Sabotage us?
Probably.
I'll say no. I'll give
You're
our guy the benefit of the
So 2-1. So yes, he did.
Because like I kind of know what's going on, and it just can't be fixed.
It just can't be fixed. Well, maybe next year we'll get it. All right, we're gonna come back with a little Ask the Bench on our last segment here by ourselves as a tripod right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, All-Star Toyota. If you are in the market right now, if you are in that time of life where it is time for a new vehicle, it is time, you are tired of walking around or driving around with 150, 250,000 miles, and it's just time for an upgrade. You want a little better technology from your car in the inside. You want a bigger screen. You want that Bluetooth. You want to get that HD radio popping. Whatever it is, if you want a new car, whether it's a brand new, whether it's used, whether it's a long-term lease, right there, allstartoyota.com. You can go there, see everything on their lot. So they're conveniently located right there on Airline near Goodwood. But if you don't want to go, just go to their website. You can see all their inventory right there on their website. And you can also check out what your current vehicle is worth. You can start that trade-in process to see how easy that switch is going to be. So if you're in the market, go to All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com, All-Star Toyota.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right,
You're
welcome
good now.
back in. We're good to go?
Yeah.
All right. I brought us back in from first break like twice right there. And the mic was off. We're good. We nailed it. That's on me. Wow. My first technical difficulties without Jake here with that video. Total panic mode setting in. I think we saved-ish it. Talking a little Vandy.
I thought you were great. Good under pressure.
Good under pressure. I was like, okay, what you talking about now? I can't just talk about film. Oh, all right. We're going to ask the bench. We got a couple coming in the chat here. So if you got something, we only got a couple minutes here. But this one says, ask QB1. Will Vandy be trying to keep the LSU defense on the field and wear them down like Ole Miss did to us? Yeah, that'd be a good game plan. It's kind of hard to implement that because that's what Ole Miss does. That's like they're a fastball type of offense. Like get to the line of scrimmage, get as many plays as you can, go as fast as you can. Like they could try to do that maybe for a series or two, but if it's not like already in their offensive DNA, it's tough to just go ahead and like put that fast. And that's what was effective against LSU's defense was being so fast to the line of scrimmage and getting the play call in so fast that they didn't have that opportunity to get some complicated schemes dialed up.
I was going to say, it doesn't really seem like Vandy plays a lot of tempo, if any.
No, they're picking Poppy down the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, ask the bench. Did Flynn just confirm he'll be on radio next year so we get at least 2 years of full-time flustering? Like, I signed a lifetime contract.
Right.
I don't know.
There's contracts.
Like
in blood. Like
in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Gordy both cut themselves and shook hands after.
They did. That was the deal. That was the deal.
In college, we were dumb. Like there was, we would be burn brothers with your buddy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Like branding each other, kind of.
No, it was like you were, you're having a couple of Dos Equis, and you would sit there, you put your arms together. Now you were a dumb college kid.
Yeah.
Put your arms together, and if somebody, not me, somebody was ripping a dart, you just like drop it in the middle of your arms and smash it. So you had matching burn scars.
Oh,
wow,
man.
it was terrible. How dumb is that? Hey, how are y'all going to take in the game this weekend?
I'll be at the game.
You're going to Nashville for the show Friday. Mm-hmm. And then, so you're going to the game?
I'll be at the
game.
game.
You got credentials? Mm-hmm. So you're going to, is like credentials to go on the field?
Yeah.
Like beforehand?
Beforehand, and then I'll go up to the press box, and then we'll see how long I stay. We'll see how LSU's doing. It's because you can't cheerlead. You can't do anything in the press box. So if I'm getting angry, like I have to leave.
Yeah.
I left Saturday night.
You're just done with it.
I can't.
We won.
Yeah.
I left too, but I had children falling asleep.
Well, I just can't be emotional in there. So, yeah.
Tay, how you taking in the game, buddy?
On the couch, dude. Same sports watching spot as every week.
Me too. I'll tell you what. Do we even need Jake?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh, dead weight a little bit.
some are saying.
Hey, we appreciate the time. We appreciate you joining us today. We love you. Go Tigers.
Off the bench.
Hey, Baton Rouge. When it comes to your money, don't just bank, belong. At Campus Federal Credit Union, you're not just another customer. You're part of a Louisiana-grown family that's been serving our community for over 85 years, from students just starting out to families buying their dream home to small business owners growing right here in Baton Rouge. Campus Federal has always been there to help our neighbors thrive. Whether you're looking for better loan rates, fewer fees, or just a team of people who actually know your name. Campus Federal is built on relationships, not like that big national bank red tape. We're talking a local bank right here in Louisiana. They make it easy to manage your money with modern online banking, mobile apps, and local branches across South Louisiana. But the real difference, your money stays right here in the community, investing back in our community, our schools, our local business. So if you're ready to bank local, save more, go to campusfederal.org today or visit one of their branches.